Well, our pitching let us down in this one. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies House of Videocast, and today we're going to be recapping last night's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves, as the Phillies lost to the Braves by a final score of 12-10, as we were down 10-0 at one point, and we fight back to make it a 12-10 ball game. I'm upset that we lost, but at least we put up a good fight against the Atlanta Braves. As Jack will be joining the videocast. Obviously, the last time he appeared was the third game of the season after we lost to the Marlins. So, Jack, thanks so much for coming on, man.
No problem.
Guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So, Jake Arrieta, absolutely terrible. We're going to talk about him in a sec. Disgrace. A third of an inning, 7 earned runs. Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. So, Jack, do you want to give your thoughts on Jake Arrieta? I mean, he's just absolutely terrible.
Horrible. I mean, he had a count like 5 days ago, his last start, and it's brutal. Horrible.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's just he's so inconsistent, and obviously all the money we're paying him, it's just a disgrace. It's just that he can't. Obviously, I don't really expect him to pitch that good, but he's just it's nowhere near the money that we paid him. It's just it's an embarrassment that we paid him that much money. Do you agree?
Not exactly.
Yeah. So let's get right into the scoring summary. It was a slugfest in this one. This was ESPN, as Austin Riley doubles on a sharp line drive to center field. Adam Duvall scores, and it's 1-0 Braves. Then we got Dansby Swanson walking with the bases loaded, 2-0 Braves. This is all in the top of the second inning. And then Freddie Freeman hits a sharp line drive to left field. Juan Camargo scores. Ronald Acuna Jr. scores, and it's 4-0 Braves. You're sitting there thinking, my goodness, Jake Arrieta just continues to struggle as Marcell Ozuna singles on a ground ball to second base. It was an infield single. Dansby Swanson scores, 5-0 Braves. Then we got Travis d'Arnaud, a guy who's been really tearing it up over the past 2 years since he was let go of the Mets, obviously with the Rays last year. He singles on a ground ball to right field. Freddie Freeman scores. It's now 6-0 Braves. And obviously, these runs are earned for Jake Arrieta since he put these guys on base. And then Nick Markakis doubles on a line drive to right field. Marcell Ozuna and Travis d'Arnaud scores. It's 8-0 Braves. Then we got, this is all in the top of the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got Austin Riley hitting his 6th home run of the season to left center field. A 2-run shot. It is now 10-0 Braves in the top of the second inning. Jack, you were watching the game. I was at work, but what was your reaction when you just saw it was this 10-0 Braves? Were you just what was your reaction?
I think I'm done watching.
Yeah.
I'm just going to switch over to the Flyers and later on.
Yeah, the Flyers, yeah.
I was just following along my fence through it. I was like, dang, they made a comeback.
Yeah, I mean.
Switching back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been awesome if we could have pulled that out. Obviously, Joe Girardi was obviously ejected from the ball game. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And then here's the comeback for the Phillies. In the bottom of the second inning, as Didi Gregorius hits his 5th home run of the season to right field. It's 10-1 now. Then we got Andrew McCutchen, the red-hot Andrew McCutchen, hitting his 4th double in the year to line drive to left field. Roman Quinn scores 10-2. Yeah, Kutch. I mean, he's doing well, right, man? I mean, he's playing a lot. He's starting to look a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, and then Reese. I mean, he hits his 5th home run of the year to left field, 2-run shot to score Andrew McCutchen as well, and it's now a 10-4 ball game. Didi Gregorius, obviously homered early. He triples, his 2nd triple of the year on a line drive to right field. JT Realmuto and Gene Segura scored. It's now a 10-6 ball game. Now, were you still watching the game at that point? Because I know you said you shut it off. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it was still 10-1 at that point. And we got Phil Gosselin heading an RBI ground out to score Didi Gregorius, and it's now 10-7. That was in the bottom of the third inning. Yeah, man, awesome, absolutely awesome. We're just fighting back, and I know we lost this game, but I really love the fight that we put up. Gene Segura singles on a ground ball to center field. Rhys Hoskins scores. It's 10-8. 10-8. Then we got Marcell Ozuna singling on a ground ball to left field. Juan Camargo scores, and it's now 11-8 Braves. Roman Quinn hits his second home run of the year to left field and left center field, and it's now 11-9 ball game. This is a big scoring summary here, long scoring summary. Obviously, little Roman Quinn, the fastest player in baseball, hits second home run of the season. Then we got Andrew McCutchen, who doubled earlier. He hits his fourth home run of the season to right center field. It's now 11-10 ball game. While we come back from obviously we come back and score 10 runs after being down 10-0. Obviously, the Braves did end up scoring two more runs than we did, obviously, but as I said, one heck of a fight we put up. And then in the top of the ninth inning, Dansby Swanson homers on a line drive to center field, and it's now a 12-10 ball game. So, Jack, what were your thoughts on the Phillies? Are you mad about this? Are you,
I was just mad at first, but then I pretty much came back 10-0. Only the two teams in history have ever done that. So
Yeah.
It would have been pretty cool if they got it, but not really mad about that one.
Yeah, I can see it because we put up a good fight, so I agree with what you said there. As Andrew McCutchen, as I said, he's been red hot, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI, and one strikeout on this one. His average is now up to 280. He's been really doing well. Rhys Hoskins gets his average up to 250. He's out of that slump, as I said the last video. 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. He's really swinging a hot bat. The guy I'm about to mention next is not swinging a hot bat, as Bryce Harper is going 0 for. We went 0 for 4 last night. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Doesn't really look great. He was mic'd up. He was talking. I like the things he was saying, but he's struggling right now. His average drops to 290. I'm not worried about it. He's just going through. He's a streaky player. Jack, what's your thoughts on the Bryce Harper struggles?
Hopefully he'll get out of it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Darlington's not going to stay in a slump that long.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's every player goes through up and down periods. It's really not that big a deal. JT Realmuto went 1 for 4 last night, 1 run scored, and he's been okay. He's obviously hitting for a lot of power before. Now it's kind of cooled off a little bit. Gene Segura had a nice 3 for 5 night, 1 run scored and 1 RBI. As I said, he's got his average up to 256. He's been playing a lot better. And Didi Gregorius, another guy who had a good night, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. I'd love to keep Didi next year. But obviously, yeah, but obviously we have JT, and that should be the priority. Phil Gosselin, he's really been cooling off, 0 for 4, 1 RBI, 2 strikeouts. We knew he wouldn't be able to keep up that pace he was doing at the beginning of the year. Scott Kingery goes 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Roman Quinn 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 1 RBI. As I said before, Scott Kingery, he continues to struggle. Obviously hit that walk-off home run. I guess that didn't really do much for him. But Roman Quinn had a good night last night. I'm happy for Roman Quinn. So now we have to get into the atrocious pitching, as Jake Arrieta went 1 1/3, 6 hits, 7 earned runs, 3 walks, and he didn't even collect a strikeout. And Jack, how did you think? From what you saw Arrieta, what went wrong for him last night, in your opinion?
He was just getting smashed.
Yeah.
Honestly, really didn't have anything going.
Yeah, they were. He was going to have a lot of solid contact. And as I said, he was walking people, struggling with his command of 3 walks. He was terrible. Hale, an inning 2/3, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 home run allowed. He was not good at all. McLean, an inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. These guys are just not that good, man. I don't really expect much out of them. What were you going to say?
No, that's it.
Oh, cool. Romero, 2/3 of an inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He looked good, obviously, Jojo Romero. And Blake Parker, an inning and a third. Obviously, Mr. Blake Parker, a guy who's been great for us this year. An inning and a third, one hit, and 3 strikeouts. Vince Velasquez, 2 innings of relief. He did okay. 1 hit, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. It did better than what he usually would do. Hebrey, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 home, 1 allowed. I like what I saw to Vinny V last night in the bullpen. He did pretty good, obviously. Adam Morgan, 1/3 of an inning and 1 walk. As I said, some of the bullpen guys like Vinny V, Adam Morgan didn't do terrible. Obviously, Blake Parker, as I said, continues to dominate this year. I like what I saw to Jojo Romero. So obviously, just our starting pitching went bad in this one. This year usually doesn't, because our starting pitching has been decent this year. But obviously, Jake Arrieta, man, he's terrible. So I'm disappointed about this game, but we get a series win. So are you content with this, Jack? Yeah, there's no reason to be upset about it. Obviously, when we went to Atlanta, we should have won 2 out of 3 there, but that's a whole other story. As the Washington Nationals come to town for a 4-game series, the first game starting tonight at 7:05. The first pitch, Eric Fetty on the mound for Washington, 1-2 with a 3.57 ERA. Spencer Howard on the mound for us, 0-1 with a 6.17 ERA. Second game, we got Pat Corbin on the mound for Washington. He is 2-2 with a 3.82 ERA, going against Aaron Nola, 3-2 with a 3 ERA. And Max Scherzer, we get to see him. Obviously, I was disappointed we couldn't see him in DC. He has a 3-1 record this year with a 3.86 ERA. He did decent his last start, got his ERA, lowered his ERA. Zach Wheeler 3-0 on the year with a 2.58 ERA. He's been fantastic. Anibal Sanchez in the final game, 1-4 with a 6.90 ERA. And then Zach Eflin is on the mound for us. He came off with a good start his last outing, 2-1 with a 4.10 ERA. So before we go here, what are your expectations for this Washington Nationals 4-game series? I really would like to take 2 out of 3. They've been really struggling. Or excuse me, 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. I really would like to win the series. Yeah, I mean, there's no excuse, because they're just not playing good baseball, so there's no excuse. I mean, I know we struggled against them, but we won the series last time we went to DC. So I'm really hoping that we could do something here. Hopefully we could see Bryce Harper, going against his former squad. Hopefully we could see him, ramp it up a little bit. I was thinking about this yesterday. When Hoskins is going good, Harper isn't really going good. When Harper's going good, Hoskins isn't going good. So it's just one of those things where one's hot, one's cold. And right now Harper was getting hot, Hoskins was cold, and now Hoskins is hot and Harper's cold. So it's part of the game. But hopefully I love to see these two guys get hot at the same time. I want to see Harper and Hoskins both get hot at the same time. Hopefully we could see that happen soon. So 3 out of 4. Hopefully we could do this. Eric Fetty on the mound for Washington tonight. As I said, Spencer Howard on the mound for us. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Nats Report is going to be joining one of these games as a guest. I am going to arrange that. He already agreed to come on. I want him to come on, and I believe they're probably going to having Nationals Prime on for one of the games we're playing against the Nats this year. I like to have everything Nationals come on again too. I like to have some of these guys come on. I think Attitude Nation's gone now, but he's not on Instagram anymore. But I like to have some of these guys I had on last year on my video again. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. As I said before, check out the social media link in the description section. Phillies Positive Instagram, iHeartFanatics Instagram. Call or text 267-225-3392. Email me philliespositive@gmail.com. Thank you all so much for watching. Today I was joined by Jack as he helped me recap this game. So Jack, thanks so much for coming on, man.
No problem, Luke.
All right, guys. Thank you. I'll see y'all later. Let's go Phillies.